Alright guys, so I got another video here on the Eachine TWIG HT. Haven't seen this one in a while. And I kind of put this on the shelf. I think you saw this last. I was running this on 2.5-inch props because when I was trying the HQ 3x2s on this one, these 1105 motors just didn't like that prop. But I switched over to these GF3016 3-bladed props and it likes it a lot better. And I think it has to do with the way the mass is distributed on the prop. It's more centered, and for these 11 size motors, the torque of the motor is less, so you want more of the mass in the middle versus on the edge. And if you have like a 3x2 prop, you want a bigger motor like a 12 size or a 13 size. So something to keep in mind. So I've been using the GF3016 prop on a lot of just different builds recently. I was having a lot of success with it. I think this is a prop that I can definitely recommend for a lot of different motors. And it does really well on the smaller motors that have a little bit less torque. So it definitely has more response now on this prop and flies really well. And at the same time, also, if you remember, I had already upgraded this to Betaflight 4.1, and that made an improvement. But then in this setup here with the new props, I've also upgraded the ESCs to the Jazz Maverick 16.77 firmware and enabled RPM filter, and I'm just running the default PIDs, and it flies really well just on default PIDs on the RPM filter. So I do want to bring this up now because this is currently on flash sale for $116, which is a pretty decent deal for something of this size and has HD footage. Has a Caddx Baby Turtle Whoop Edition in there. I think normally this is like 150. And if you recall, I did a video previously on this GF3016 Skip 3 HD, and it's very similar specs. This has an 1105 5000 kV motor. This is an Eachine 1105 5200 kV motor over here on the TWIG. And I thought this one flew great. It has the same camera, the Baby Turtle Whoop Edition. Pretty similar specs, 3-inch. And I was going to try this 3-inch prop over here on this motor here. I just haven't had a chance to get around to it yet, so that's going to be in a future video. I think it's going to fly even better on the 3-inch 3016 versus the 3-bladed 3016 versus the 2-bladed 3018 prop. That'll be in a future video. But I just want to note the price difference. Right now, this is the TWIG's $116, and the GF3016 is like $180. So similar specs, but quite a big price difference, and you're going to get the same quality footage out of this. I will put my CLI dump to this guy with whatever settings are currently on there now, and a link to the prop and the TWIG. I haven't done the receiver update on this one yet. That was something I was going to do. I just haven't got around to it yet. But so I will have a future video on that later, and also one with this one with the updated props and RPM filter on this guy too. So stay tuned for those videos, and here is some flight footage for you. Alright, so this is just standard Betaflight 4.1.1 running the Jazz Maverick firmware 16.77, I believe. Default Betaflight PIDs, and I switched the props. I haven't switched the receiver yet, so I'm staying close. But I feel like this prop is a better match for this motor because I guess it's thinner at the ends. This motor has less torque. Yeah, so I feel like I've got better control than with the other 3-inch props, which is why I switched to the 2.5-inch prop. But I think this one, I feel like I have just as much control. Yeah, it's flying pretty nice. I haven't done any PID tuning. I've just, as I said, I put on my RPM filter settings. Link to that video on how to do that is in the description, along with the download links. That's going to be in the other videos, so check out those videos. So it's just Betaflight 411 RPM filter and these gem fan props. I think that's it, really. Oh, I'm running a 300 milliamp hour crappy UAV 3S LiPo on here. If you guys are wondering. This is I think the best I've ever seen this one fly. RPM filter really, when it's working, it works pretty amazingly. We'll have to see what the jello looks like on the HD video. Yeah, I don't hear hardly any prop wash at all. Getting some voltage sag. Oh, the wind's starting to pick up too.
Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered.
I'm going a little too far there. Ooh, that wind is really picking up now. You can hear what the props are doing when the wind's hitting it. It's a little bit of prop wash oscillation just from the wind. I'm not for sure if you can hear that or not. I can hear it. Alright, 4 minutes. Much better flight time on this prop too. Way more efficient. We'll go ahead and land it. A 300 milliamp hour crappy UAV LiPo. Wow, pretty impressive. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.